Hey guys, it's Melissa here. If you are seeing me today, I hopped on here because I just released my new book, Beautiful Mourning, today, and I thought I would do a reading for you. I tried to post an advertisement today, a little video about grief on TikTok, and it went against the TikTok rules. I don't know. Anyway, it wouldn't post, and I thought, well, I'll just jump on here anyway and talk about the new book. And then I thought I could do a reading for you guys. So the book Beautiful Mourning is my story of losing my mom 2 years ago to pancreatic cancer. It was a very painful journey for me, not just because she passed away, but because watching her suffer and waste away and then eventually die was extremely painful. She was a very lively, bubbly person and just loved by so many. After she passed, it left a huge void. So Beautiful Mourning is my memoir of what it was like to go through that journey with her and how I was able to find some peace and healing after her passing. I talk about the stages of grief and how to move through each stage with more grace and ease. It's available today on Amazon in paperback and also ebook. And eventually I'll have the audio book, but that will probably come out sometime this summer. Right now you can get the paperback and ebook on Amazon. It's Beautiful Mourning and it's Mourning. So I thought I would jump on here and to do a different kind of reading. I thought I would start with some cards from my Talking to Heaven deck to give you some messages from someone that you've lost in spirit. And then I thought I would pull some cards from the Chakra Healing deck by the Sage Goddess to give you some messages for maybe what we could be working on right now to be living our lives to the fullest, because that is what it's all about. And honestly, that's the biggest lesson I think that death teaches us, is never to take any moment for granted, to always appreciate the loved ones that we have here and to live life to the fullest. So if you want to think of someone maybe that you would like to receive a message from, and I'm going to pull a few cards to see what comes out. So the first card that comes out is Remember Me by the Happy Memories We Created. I know in the instance with my mom, she was not conscious when she passed away, and she had been so sick. She looked really bad. She was in a lot of pain. They don't want us to remember them that way. They don't want us to remember the suffering. They want us to remember the beautiful memories that we had with them. That's all they're remembering. You know, they're not taking that horrible stuff with them. We also have I see all of your thoughts. So continue talking to your loved ones in spirit, because they are still around you and communicating with you and still a very big part of your life, whether you realize it or not. And the card coming out next is, although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. You know, I didn't understand why my mom had to go at such a young age, and it was difficult to understand. In our human brains, we really cannot understand why tragic things happen, but there is a reason for everything, and usually there's a lesson in everything that we go through. So part of what I talk about in the book is how to understand what you learned from this, what you can take away from this, and how you can make your life better from it. And then you have I'm just a thought away. So again, another message that they're still all around you, still loving you, protecting you, sometimes guiding you. So look for the signs, continue to talk to them. We have I'm with the rest of the family. They are greeted when they pass by all of their loved ones on the other side, and it's a wonderful and beautiful reunion on the other side. So if you were worried about that, let that go, because it was beautiful for them. We also have, if I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. Some of them may have regrets about maybe they didn't tell you enough how much you meant to them. Maybe they should have done things differently. Just know that this is sort of I think an apology to those of you who are still living, for them to let you know that, hey, I would have done things differently if I had known what I know now, because everything truly boils down to love on the other side. And here on earth, a lot of people are controlled by fear. And when you're controlled by fear, you do things that maybe you would not do if you were really coming from a place of love. So try to forgive if you need forgiveness for those people, And this is an interesting thing because you might be saying, how do I forgive somebody who's no longer here? Or how do they forgive me? You can. You can talk to the person's higher self, to their soul. You can say what you need to say. The forgiveness is really more for you anyway. You can write them a letter. You can just talk to them out loud, whatever you need to say. That forgiveness piece is so important because we hold on to so much regret, anger, all of those negative emotions, and they really just weigh us down. And the universe does not want you, and they don't want you to experience that. They want you to live a happy life. You can't do that if you're holding on to all of that stuff. So do some forgiveness work. I like the Radical Forgiveness website. They have free worksheets you can work through that help you to understand the forgiveness. Okay, the first card coming out from the chakra healing deck is Love Connection. There is an intelligence in the heart that cannot be denied or even explained, only felt. You are sifting through old layers of discontent, connecting with authenticity and the divinity of who you are now. Your heart is teaching you all that you have ever desired or imagined has always been within you. It's awaiting your intention and courage to allow it. New allies will arrive to you soon in human form. You have attracted them and they will easily align to the frequency of heart-based connection. I love that. So maybe some of you need to work on opening your heart chakra, but you have people coming in, the universe, perhaps even your departed loved ones are sending people into your life to help you accomplish your dreams. I love that. That's so amazing. And they can help do things like that when they're on the other side. Then you have empowered oneness. Allow yourself to see the light in others, and you will illuminate your own being. For when you hold others with deep respect, you shine that same light upon yourself. Let this light radiate from deep within you, bringing energies of power, prosperity, and courage to all who cross your path. This process becomes easy and automatic once you remember that we are all one. You are being called upon to embody unity consciousness as a source of power in the world. And this has to do with your solar plexus chakra, so you might need to open that. Yeah, we are one. So there's no, me and comparing myself to anyone else. We're all one. The universe is infinite and abundant, and we don't have to be in competition with anybody else. So the last card coming out for you here is no worries. So you have no worries coming out, which I love. You should not be worried. Worry does not do anything useful for you. Remember that protection is your divine birthright. Ground your energy into Gaia with a vibrant garnet red grounding cord that you send from between your hips down into the depths of her sacred womb. Send all your fears, worries, and concerns down that cord and feed them back to the earth where they can be transformed and transmuted, returning to you as usable white light. And this has to do with your root chakra, so you might need to do a root chakra clearing. Let go of that worry, let go of that fear. It doesn't do anything positive. The worry, the fear, those are the things that make us do things that later we regret. So remember, ask yourself this question. Are these things that I'm worried about, are they rational? Is there anything I can do to change the outcome or the situation? And if not, then you need to let it go because it's just putting you in your own mental prison. Your loved ones are fine on the other side. They're still very much with you, connecting to you. They can hear you. You can talk to them. They can see your thoughts or hear your thoughts, or how it's not even that. It's, I think, telepathy on the other side, but they're still very much a part of your life, and you can continue to love them and make them a part of your life. They want you to be happy. They want you to move forward. If you need help doing that, my book, Beautiful Mourning, is a guide, step-by-step, as well as memoir, to help you understand you're not alone. This grief journey is traumatic, but you can get through it. You can get to the other side of it, and you can live a life that makes you feel truly blessed. You have so many more blessings still to come. Even though your loved one is no longer here, we will see them again, and they want you to move forward and be happy and live an abundant life. I hope that this resonated with you. I hope it helps you. My book is on Amazon if you would like to purchase it. I don't know what just happened, so hopefully you can go and find it. I hope you have an amazing weekend, sending you lots of love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.